Britt McHenry works for ESPN. This video has gone viral, although in place after place, we were looking for it this morning, place over after have been taken down. I'm not sure who's doing damage control or how, or if there's some sort of, I don't know how you can assert copyright on something like that on a security video. But you can't assert lawsuit threats, I suppose. But, you know, she's berating this employee of it. Apparently her car was towed. And she starts yelling at this person. I believe it's a woman. We can't see the person she's yelling at. We don't know their race or their age or their gender. I believe it's a woman, though. And she says, this is what Britt says to the woman. She says, "I'm in the news, sweetheart. I will effing sue this place." And then, you know, the woman says something, and she says, "That's why I have a degree and you don't. I wouldn't work in a scumbag place like this. Makes my skin crawl even being here." And then she says to the woman, "Yep, that's all you care about is just taking people's money with no education, no skill set. Just wanted to clarify that. You feel good about your job? So I can be a college dropout and do the same thing? Why? Because I have a brain and you don't? Maybe if I was missing some teeth, they'd hire me, huh? Because your teeth, they look so stunning. Because I'm on television and you're in an effing trailer, honey. Lose some weight, baby girl." So this is the this ESPN host who has been for a week put on temporary leave or whatever they call that. But it raises two interesting questions. The first is the nature of our media. I mean, here's a woman who's thin, attractive, and blonde. We've talked on this program a lot about white privilege and about male privilege. It's been a while since I've talked about the privilege associated with appearance, and there's that too. And is that a skinny privilege, let's call it, or a handsome privilege, or whatever? And it's true. Politicians are more likely to get elected. People are more likely to get a job if they're relatively attractive by the definitions of our contemporary culture, as opposed to if not. And which is not good news for the 90% of the population that's just kind of normal folk. So, what does this say about our media that they're going to bring her back because, hey, finding attractive women who can do sports? I don't know. But what does it say about our media? But I think more importantly, this looks to me, and I don't know Britt McHenry, and in fact, I'd like to take the conversation away from her and move it to a more general frame of, I have in my years on this earth that there are some people who are what I call kiss up, kick down folks. They kiss up to people who have power or fame or can give them something. They kiss up to their bosses, and they kick down to the people below them. As they're climbing the ladder of success, they're kissing on the way up. I suppose metaphorically, the feet or the rear ends of the people ahead of them. And the people below them who are also trying to climb the ladder, they're constantly kicking them down. And, in business, we refer to it as the kiss-up, kick-down personality. And I have a real problem with these kind of folks. I try never to hire them. I try not to work with them. I just, but in show business, there are a lot of such people, particularly in on-air talent. And I think it comes out of some fundamental insecurity. But have you ever known somebody who's one of these kiss-up, kick-down folks? And how have you handled it? I mean, this woman that Britt McHenry was berating handled it really well. She said, you're on security camera, and then everything after that, everything else she said was just very polite, which makes the video even more shocking, I think. So.